Nestled on the southeastern coast of China, Hong Kong is a city of captivating contrasts. It boasts a vibrant tapestry of cultures, a dramatic skyline piercing the clouds, and a history as rich and deep as the harbour that cradles it. From its humble beginnings as a fishing village, Hong Kong has transformed into a global financial powerhouse, a testament to human resilience and ambition. This strategic location on the South China Sea has made it a coveted prize for centuries, shaping its destiny and leaving an indelible mark on its people. Hong Kong's story is one of constant evolution, a delicate dance between East and West. It is a tale of colonial encounters, wartime struggles and economic miracles. The city's unique identity is a product of this tumultuous past, a fusion of Chinese heritage and Western influences. Understanding Hong Kong's present requires delving into its past, exploring the forces that have shaped its character and continue to influence its future. This essay will embark on a journey through time, tracing Hong Kong's evolution from ancient times to the modern day. We will explore its early history as a remote outpost of the Chinese Empire, its transformation into a bustling British colony, and its resilience during the dark days of Japanese occupation. We will delve into the post-war economic boom that propelled it onto the world stage and examine the complex political landscape leading up to its handover to China. Finally, we will analyze the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead for this dynamic city in the 21st century. Join us as we uncover the fascinating history of Hong Kong, a city perpetually caught between two worlds, yet forever forging its own unique path.
Long before the skyscrapers kissed the sky and the bustling streets teemed with life, Hong Kong was a tranquil landscape. Archaeological evidence suggests that human activity in the region dates back to prehistoric times, with artifacts hinting at early settlements. These early inhabitants, likely nomadic tribes, lived in harmony with the natural environment, fishing its waters and cultivating its fertile land. As centuries passed, the Yue people, an ancient ethnic group indigenous to southeastern China, established a more permanent presence in the area. Skilled seafarers and fishermen, the Yue people navigated the waters around Hong Kong, laying the foundation for its future as a maritime hub. However, the region remained sparsely populated, a distant outpost of the burgeoning Chinese Empire. During the Qin dynasty, the first unified Chinese empire, Hong Kong fell under the administrative control of Panyu County, marking its formal integration into the Chinese state. While lacking the grandeur of the imperial capital, Hong Kong played a small but vital role as a source of salt, pearls, and other marine products. It was during this period that the name Hong Kong, meaning fragrant harbor, first emerged, likely referring to the incense trees that once grew abundantly in the area. Life in early Hong Kong was simple, governed by the rhythms of nature and the ebb and flow of the sea. The seeds of a vibrant future were sown during these formative centuries, as the region's strategic location and natural harbor gradually attracted the attention of traders and travelers, setting the stage for its dramatic transformation.
The arrival of European powers in the 16th century marked a turning point in Hong Kong's history. Driven by a thirst for tea, silk, and other Chinese goods, Portuguese, Dutch, and British traders sought to establish footholds along the Chinese coast. Hong Kong, with its deep water harbour and strategic location, soon attracted the attention of the British East India Company, a powerful trading enterprise eager to tap into the lucrative China trade. Tensions between Britain and China over trade imbalances and the smuggling of opium culminated in the First Opium War from 1839 to 1842. The British, with their superior naval power, emerged victorious, forcing the Qing dynasty to sign the Treaty of Nanking in 1842. This unequal treaty ceded Hong Kong Island in perpetuity to the British Crown, marking the beginning of British colonial rule. Under British administration, Hong Kong underwent a period of rapid transformation. The colony's free trade policies and strategic location attracted merchants, bankers, and entrepreneurs from across the globe. Victoria City, named after Queen Victoria, was established as the capital, its streets soon bustling with commerce and colonial grandeur. The population swelled as Chinese migrants, seeking opportunities and escaping turmoil on the mainland, flocked to the colony. As Hong Kong prospered, the British sought to expand their territorial control. In 1860, following the Second Opium War, the Kowloon Peninsula south of Boundary Street was ceded to Britain. Then, in 1898, the new territories comprising the mainland area north of Kowloon and numerous outlying islands were leased to Britain for 99 years. These acquisitions secured British dominance over Hong Kong and its vital hinterland, solidifying its status as a major entrepot in East Asia.
Section 4. A rising dragon Hong Kong under Japanese rule. December 8, 1941, plunged Hong Kong into the maelstrom of World War II. Just hours after the attack on Pearl Harbor, Japanese forces launched a surprise assault on the colony. Despite a valiant defense by British, Canadian, Indian and local troops, Hong Kong fell to the Japanese on Christmas Day, 1941, marking the beginning of a brutal occupation that would last for 3 years and 8 months. Under Japanese rule, Hong Kong endured hardship and oppression. The city's infrastructure was devastated, its economy crippled, and its people subjected to forced labor, food shortages, and political repression. The Japanese military administration imposed strict censorship, banned the use of English, and replaced it with Japanese as the official language. Many residents fled to mainland China, while those who remained faced a daily struggle for survival. Despite the hardships, acts of resistance flickered throughout the occupation. Guerrilla groups, operating in the new territories, harassed Japanese forces and provided intelligence to Allied forces. Ordinary citizens risked their lives to shelter Allied soldiers and airmen, aiding their escape from occupied territory. The resilience and defiance of the Hong Kong people during this dark chapter would later become a source of pride and inspiration. On August 15, 1945, Japan surrendered to the Allied powers, bringing an end to World War II. British forces returned to Hong Kong, greeted by a scene of devastation and jubilation. The city lay in ruins, its economy in tatters, and its people scarred by the horrors of war. However, the spirit of Hong Kong remained unbroken, and the arduous task of rebuilding began almost immediately.
Section 5. Phoenix from the Ashes. Post-war resurgence. The post-war years witnessed a remarkable resurgence in Hong Kong. Fueled by a combination of factors, including its strategic location, free market policies, and an influx of refugees from mainland China, the colony underwent an economic transformation that would propel it onto the world stage. The textile industry, initially driven by cotton spinning and garment manufacturing, became a major engine of growth, employing hundreds of thousands of workers and fueling exports. As the 1960s dawned, Hong Kong's economy began to diversify. Light industries such as electronics, plastics, and toys emerged, taking advantage of the colony's low labor costs and entrepreneurial spirit. Foreign investment poured in, attracted by Hong Kong's stable political environment, free-flowing capital, and efficient infrastructure. The government invested heavily in education and infrastructure, further bolstering the colony's economic competitiveness. By the 1970s, Hong Kong had earned the moniker Asia's World City. Its skyline, once dominated by colonial buildings, was now punctuated by modern skyscrapers, symbols of its economic dynamism. The stock market boomed, attracting investors from around the globe. Tourism flourished, drawn by the city's unique blend of East and West, its vibrant nightlife, and its reputation as a shopper's paradise. Despite its economic success, social disparities persisted. Rapid industrialization led to overcrowding, inadequate housing, and a widening gap between rich and poor. Labor unrest, fueled by low wages and poor working conditions, occasionally erupted. The government responded with a series of social welfare programs, including public housing, education reforms, and labor laws, aimed at addressing inequality and improving living standards.
Section 6, One City, Two Systems, the negotiation table. As the 99-year lease on the new territories ended in 1997, Hong Kong's future became urgent. Negotiations led to the Sino-British Joint Declaration in 1984, setting the stage for Hong Kong's return to China. The One Country, Two Systems framework guaranteed Hong Kong's capitalist system and freedoms for 50 years. Hong Kong became a special administrative region with high autonomy except in defence and foreign affairs. The Basic Law enshrined this principle and outlined the SR's political structure. The years leading up to the handover were marked by anticipation and anxiety. Some welcomed reunification while others feared for their freedoms.